So everybody welcome Justin Page to his own house.
Well, I feel like a guest here. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Sarah. Tony, thank you for putting on the evening. This is a very special, intimate occasion here at Santa Lucia. We haven't done anything like this in quite a while, if ever. I think this is new for us. But this kind of vulnerability is something that I think we need to explore a little bit in our community, to be present, to be available to each other, and to talk about issues that are on our minds. So I would say that Jason was talking about law of attraction. I would say that we're all here because of Tony, and I would like to say thank you so much to Tony for bringing us all together tonight. Please. I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about, and I'm still not sure. Maybe I was going to sing, I don't know, but I think I'm just going to talk about why we are here and what our focus is here in Centralia and what our focus is together and why we're all here together. I think there's an important component about what Santa Lucia is, and this is the company that I'm engaged in here. I started it about 14 years ago, and then this cafe is 10 years old, April 1st. And the heart of Santa Lucia is to bring community together and showcase our individuality and see the connection of that individuality. And I think this is a great forum for that. You guys agree? Does this feel good?
No.
So we're here together to see our independence and see how we actually connect together. We're all attracted here for some reason. And that reason, I think, is to shine our interior light, to find out who we are individually and express that. And through that expression, that vulnerability that we get when we express our trueness of who we are, when we find that out, and it's new every day. It's not like something that we just arrive at, oh, I'm enlightened, here I am, I'm enlightened, I'm the enlightened one. It's every day that we see that enlightenment in ourselves and we find newness in ourselves. And that through that truth expression, we find connection. Without being truthful and vulnerable with each other, we'll never find that connection. So it's really important, Sarah, that you in your work, that you find that with your clients. You're saying, bring out your best, and I'll capture that. And I'm not going to lie to you what that is. I'm going to show you what that is.
And it's safe.
And it's safe. And here we want to have that safeness as well. That's why we exist. Coffee is a beautiful communicator of that. Coffee is a beautiful lubricant for our conversations. I invented this roaster that we roast, that Abram roasts coffee on every day. In the basement of my home. I started out roasting coffee because I was excited to roast coffee for myself and then my neighbors. I did a farm stand on my front porch for 5 years before we opened this cafe. This cafe is 10 years old and it continues to inspire me every day. I'm here, if I spend a day here, I am just uplifted because the people that come around me, that through the law of attraction, Jason, that come into these doors inspire me every day. And if I get a chance or opportunity to hang out here for a few minutes, and like I am now, I am inspired by what people bring to me, and I get to see that on a regular basis. And it's beautiful. But I would never know that expression unless I was bold enough to relinquish my control and be vulnerable. And that vulnerability is a scary place for all of us to be. And it means looking out in boldness and doing the most intimate thing that you can express outwardly And I call that living out loud. And we should all try our darndest to live out loud every day. Bring whatever it is you find out the day before out in front of everyone and express it, whether it's photography, art, roasting coffee. Ben has these beautiful photography shots. He has some great wrapping of copper wire around stones. This kind of expression is vulnerable because Ben puts out his work and people are going to respond to that, and that's a scary thing. And we all have something within ourselves unexpressed every day. Every day we have something unexpressed. And we have to figure out what that is in ourselves. We have to find that, dig that out. Go into the dark root cellar, right? And pull out your crazy, intimate thing and express that outwardly. And when we do that, we find those connections, whether we're introverts or extroverts. We'll find that truth within ourselves. And when we can express that, the beauty is people will respond generously to that. And that's what we're here to figure out. I think that's why we're here, is that in the past, there's been preconditions. You need to express what the world wants you to express, but that's no longer the case. The case now is you can express freely, intimately in forums like this, and be understood in ways you never imagined. And so what I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to encourage you to please be bold and express your inner truth with as much ambition as you can muster in yourself, to pull that out and trust with all your heart that those around you, once they see that truth within you, that they will be empowered to do the same. Thank you for coming. And thank you again, Tony, for inviting me and inviting all of you.